Right, guys, it has been about 10 days since we've done a podcast episode, so we are back, and I have a lovely guest with us today who's going to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Sarah Bear. I'm from Wiltshire Treehouse. We're a bereavement support charity that helps children and young people who have experienced the death of someone special to them. We cover the whole of Swindon and Wiltshire.
Fabulous. I follow you on Facebook, so I can see the good work that you're doing. When was Wiltshire Treehouse established?
So the charity was established in 2014. So we've been going 12 years now.
Yeah.
And I've been with the charity for about 8, maybe 9 of those, actually, thinking about it. Not quite sure. Can't do maths in my brain
Yeah,
today.
so a substantial amount of time.
Yeah. It's been a journey.
Absolutely. So what is your role there, Sarah?
So I have the glorious title of business director.
Okay.
But really and truly, if it's not frontline delivery and if it's not working directly with the children and young people to provide bereavement support, it's kind of me.
Yeah.
So we have the amazing Kath Brownlee and Sika and Rachel who do the direct work, supported by our fantastic team of volunteers. And they are providing that bereavement support, the one-to-one support, the bereavement programmes, the advice, the guidance. And then I kind of stand in the background with my duster, keeping it all tidy. And I do all our fundraising, I do all our community events, I manage the finances alongside our trustees, and I direct all the non-service delivery stuff, which sounds like, oh, that wouldn't be much. But actually there's a lot that goes on behind a charity to make sure that the front is all singing and dancing.
You're very needed, definitely.
And I put shelves up and...
Do you?
Yeah.
You DIY as well?
I'm the DIYer in the office.
I have to get you around here to do some jobs. I wouldn't know where to start with something like that. That's really good. So you have a good team.
We have an amazing team. So we're a really small team on the scheme of things. So we've got myself, Kath, Sika and Rachel who all do that frontline service delivery, me in the background, and then we have Gemma, our amazing administrator. So she's the glue that holds us all together. And again, it's a much of a hidden position, but actually Gemma is the first person that a lot of people will talk to if they phone us and they want to make a referral. It's usually Gemma that's picking up the phone and she'll field those calls, and it's her that will answer all the admin emails.
Fantastic. So what was I going to ask you? So whereabouts are you based? I don't even know that.
So we have a space over at Wesley Primary School. So the primary school is kind of 3 little buildings, one big building that has access to a lot of it. Yeah. Brilliant. And then you've got the George and Anne Tweed room, which is in between Apple Class and the main school. Yeah. Next to the big blue recycling collector. Yeah. We hire that space for part of the week. So they have it on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Yeah. And then the rest of the week, it's us in and out of there.
Okay. So is that in daytime or evening? Or
Day and evenings.
Right,
and
okay.
Yeah. We'll be there.
Fabulous. So if somebody was to get in touch with Gemma, is it a certain amount of time that people have to wait to come and access your services?
So it would depend on their circumstances. So if a parent or carer, because a lot of the referrals are done through our website, we ask families to refer themselves. We're not asking social care, we're not asking lovely people like yourself to make referrals on behalf of the family. Yeah. If a family wants our support, it's up to them to contact us, because then they're ready to work with us. Yeah. Because we can't do anything to people. No. We want to work with them. Yeah. So the kind of the process is sometimes we might get people that will phone our telephone line and they'll get hold of Gemma and they'll say, oh, we need some support, we don't quite know, and Gemma will kind of talk you through the basics and then direct you to our online referral form. And that's there 24/7. You can complete that. And then the process after that is that you'll get a phone call from one of our skilled volunteer team, or it might be one of the staff team. They'll call you back and they'll spend around 30 to 60 minutes, roughly. There's no prescriptive thing there. And they'll provide you some initial support. They'll be able to answer any questions you have. They'll be able to explain what services we offer. If you feel like that's something that you'd like to talk about more, then we'll set up, we'll kind of put you through onto the next list. So it really does depend where the person that needs support is at. So for example, if a child or a young person has today lost a parent or carer, or grandparent or aunt, uncle, brother, sister, if they've lost someone special to them, you can call us by all means, but there is also a period where the child needs to come to initial understanding of what's happened and that person has died, and they need some time to kind of just process those initial emotions. So we tend to say that for children and young people, if they would like support from us, we need a period of about 6 months post-death.
That's what I thought it was.
But if you have experienced the death of someone special to you and you want some advice and you want some guidance, call us, do that referral. We can give you some initial guidance that will obviously be extremely supportive to that family. And then should you feel like 6 months on you still need that support, then absolutely we are there. Get back in touch with us and we'll be there.
Yeah, because it is going through that process, isn't it? With withdrawing and talking, they can access that straight away, because we're working with the subconscious and we're not asking why questions and things like that, so we can keep the work quite safe and they can access it straight away. But I understand from that perspective that you need to go through a process, don't you? Yeah, absolutely. So Sarah, what services do you actually provide at Wiltshire Treehouse?
Okay, so we offer group bereavement support, and we do that for 2 different age ranges. We have our children and families group, which is for children around the age of 6 up to about 11 to 12, depending on kind of, some 11-year-olds are so street savvy and would be better, more comfortable around older peers, and others can be lovely, cuddly, beautiful children and would be better suited to attend alongside younger children. So we've got that flexibility within our groups. So that children and families group happens, the child will attend with a parent or carer, and they will come along to our bereavement support programme. It runs over 4 Saturdays. It's an intensive programme. When we don't beat about the bush. There is a lot of work that will be done within that time, but the feedback from those children and from the families that attend is that it's fantastic. It provides them with a safe space. The children get to meet other children who are also bereaved. It might be that they have lost a similar person within their lives. 70% of the children that we support have experienced the death of a parent or a main carer. So quite often they're not going to be the only person that, for example, has had mum or dad die. And it's powerful, that peer relationship that they build. The first session, quite often they're going to be a bit quieter. They're getting to know the volunteers and the staff. And the beautiful thing about our programme is that before any child or young person attends kind of like the day, they've already met one of the staff or volunteers that will be in that room on the day. Through we call it an assessment, but it's a one-to-one support session for that child and for their parent or carer. So that's the Children and Families programme. Runs over 4 Saturdays, and they do a mixture of fun activities, arts and crafts, because again, as we know, getting moving, doing things makes some of that talking easier. They'll read some beautiful stories. We have questions that we will guide children along a story to help them understand and to be able to apply learning to their life. And then we look at things like coping strategies and what skills and coping strategies can that child or young person use to basically cope for a life with grief, because we can't bring that person back, and we can't make it easier, but what we can do is give them the skills to cope on the days that are really, really hard. So that's the younger children, and then our say our teenagers, our young people group,
Yes.
or young persons group, is between 11 and 12 up to the age of 18. And they will attend on a Monday evening in Swindon and a Wednesday evening in Wiltshire, based in Trowbridge at the moment. And that's a period of 6 weeks because the sessions are a bit shorter.
Okay.
And again, it's a process. They get to meet other young people who've experienced the death of someone special. They get the chance to have that safe space. They attend without the parents or carers. So again, it's more of an adult, but not adult environment. Because they're betwixt and between.
Yeah, makes them feel a bit independent, and it's
Yeah.
good for them. Yeah.
And we will provide the parent or carer with the guidance and support alongside, whether that be on the phone or via email, so that parent or carer isn't left on their own to carry the can.
Yeah.
Because we are very open and honest about the programme of support that we offer. It is going to bring up potential trauma,
Yeah.
but that is what is needed
Yes.
in order to move, not forward, but to cope.
Yes, because you're going to carry it. You're carrying it for the rest of your life, aren't you? So it's like how you have to have those difficult conversations and bring up those difficult emotions to be able to work through those strategies, and it can't be ignored, can it? So,
No.
Yeah.
And not talking about it and ignoring it is not an option either. Like this, for example, if it's the death of a parent, like that's a huge change, and it's going to impact on absolutely every part of their life moving forward.
Yeah, and if they're living at home with the other parent, then they might suddenly feel like they've got to grow up quite quickly and perhaps not want to bring it up at home to upset the parent. So they almost become a parent. So having that space to meet other like-minded people. I'm sure some good friendships have been made.
Very much so. We've got young people that are still in touch today. We do also offer, on top of like those bereavement programs, we also offer kind of social opportunities and events. So we have our annual Easter trail and Halloween trail that we do. They're fundraisers, but at the same time, it's kind of like that light touch.
Yeah.
Where people can come back, they're going to see the staff, they're going to see the volunteers, and we offer a summer and a Christmas time touch base as well, where it's all families that we've worked with. They can come back, they can meet up with some of the volunteers, they'll meet up with other children or young people that have been through the same programme, and sometimes, or quite often, the programme that they were on. So it's really lovely, you see those friendships.
Definitely. So the people the people that you have in your team, are they trained counsellors, or how does it work?
So we are not a counselling service. So that's the one thing. Counselling is very much a one-to-one situation.
Yeah.
Obviously there is group counselling, admittedly, but we are not trained counsellors. Our bereavement support team, whether that be our volunteers or whether that be one of our paid staff, they are all highly trained in that bereavement support journey, and specifically for children and young people.
Yeah.
So we're having holistic conversations. We access our training from Child Bereavement UK. So they're a national child bereavement organisation, and they do lots of training. In fact, one of our team, Kath, bless her, does some of their training and delivery and things.
Brilliant.
And we have used their programme. So we have the ability to use their bereavement support programme. So it's tried, it's tested.
I did wonder who wrote the programme. How that worked. Yeah.
So that's where the Children and Families programme comes from. And then our Young People's programme was actually taking the Children and Families programme and making it age appropriate. Yeah. Because we had young people that attended back when we first started, and they're like, this is patronising, I don't want to read Ruby's Big Bag of Worries. I'm 15.
Yes.
You know.
But you appreciate that feedback.
Totally.
It's honest, isn't it?
So we worked with the young people that had attended that first programme. We worked with our trustees who, you know, were extremely skilled in what they were doing and knowledgeable. Yeah. And had a working background within bereavement and children. And we had teaching staff and everything. And we had young people said that, sorry.
It's all right.
This is the problem of talking.
Yeah.
And they rewrote the programme. So
That's
they
great.
took all the elements of the Children and Families group that we know work and are required, and they just rewrote it and tweaked it to make it age appropriate. So in our young people's programme, they'll create themselves like a first aid kit.
Yeah.
And like, what's in your first aid kit? So we're not talking my teddy. We're talking my mobile phone.
Yeah.
My best mate at school.
Yeah.
Who I totally rely on. Or if there's a particular teacher in their education environment that they have a strong relationship or a positive relationship with, it can be that person. Or it might be that they've got a little part-time job.
Yeah.
And actually, it's one of the ladies that they work with, because quite often when you're a teenager, you don't want to talk to your mum or listen to your mum or parent or carer, but you'll quite happily listen to someone else's.
Exactly.
So it's all those different things. And we've just taken that child focus and made it young person centric.
Yeah.
And the programmes do slightly evolve over the years. They've been updated, but those core models of remembering the special person who has died, being able to talk about that special person, and one of the things that they do in group towards the end is they write a little letter to the person who has died, and they're given the opportunity to share it with the group if they'd like to.
Gosh,
now
that's brave.
You'd kind of think that most of them wouldn't want to do that, but pretty much every single young person and child has done that.
That's amazing.
So, and we're in a terrible British society, stiff upper lip. We don't talk about the people who have died.
Yeah.
We don't use the word died. We say they've gone to sleep.
Yes.
Or, the people we've lost. Well, where are they? How do we find them? Or if I go to sleep, am I going to not wake up and be gone? Where's this person?
We need to use the correct language, don't we?
We really do. So that kind of, those groups and those programmes give those children and young people the confidence to say the words, to rehearse the conversations. And that's one of the biggest coping strategies, is the rehearsal of the conversation, to be able to say, oh, my mum died, my dad died.
Yeah.
And to not fall apart.
Yeah.
And to be able to be matter of fact.
Yes.
But also to remember those people.
Yeah.
Because they deserve to live on in our memories.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely. Yeah, when you were just saying about using the correct language, I remember that from when I was a teaching assistant and I went on to be a trained as an ELSA.
Yeah.
Emotional literacy support assistant, and I've done some bereavement training. But yeah, we've taught that from the off, like use the correct language.
And it's amazing the amount of people that don't.
And yeah, and that could be adults as well, couldn't it? Yeah,
it's
more so.
It's more so adults.
Yeah, it's more so, yeah.
It's more, I mean, I had to explain to my little one the fact that the cat needed to be put to sleep.
Yeah.
And that's like a really difficult one, because I was like, hang on, this is the wrong terminology to be explaining. I mean, it's nowhere the same as an actual person, but it was her first experience.
Oh, of course.
With bereavement.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I actually rephrased it. I said, because she has a cognitive disability, so I rephrased it. I was very clear with her. The cat is poorly. She's not going to get better. I'm taking her to the vet, and the vet is going to kill her. Yeah. And actually, that's the crux of what was happening, and what happened. But I kind of thought, it sounds awful. I know. It sounds, very blunt, but then there is no room for confusion. Yeah. Because she understood. Yes. And then when that bereavement concept came about again in her life for a person, she understood that it was final, that person wasn't going to be coming back. Yeah. So it feels against our natural instinct. We want to protect. We want to soften. Soften the blow, make it easier. But you know what? We quite often make it worse by not being honest or clear. Because we're holding on to some sort of hope then of a change, and that change isn't the change that is going to happen. That's not what's going to happen if you think they're coming back. I understand that. Yeah, absolutely. What did you used to do before? Well, directly before I came to work with Wiltshire Treehouse, I was working with Age UK Wiltshire as a fundraiser. Yeah. And prior to that, I used to work with Uplands Educational Trust. So I set up their after school provision, out of hours provision. We set up an independent living partnership.
Yeah.
And I used to run the summer holiday clubs, and then an adult day provision. I did a lot of setting up.
Yeah, but you did a lot where you made a difference and you're supporting people. So similar, I can see where you've ended up.
Yeah.
Whereas, I could have somebody on the podcast and they're like doing something holistic, and then I'm like, what did you do before? I used to be a lawyer. I'm like, wow. But then you can see actually in a stressful, fast-paced role, and then going to something.
Yeah. And
yours is quite
prior to that I was a youth worker for practically most of my career. So I went from doing youth and community work for the masses. I covered Swindon, I covered Wiltshire, I worked my way up there, and then I was made redundant when obviously they culled all the youth provision, which made us all very sad, and it's all coming back now, which is wonderful, but in a bit of a different guise. So youth work, young people has always been my passion. I set out with the fantastic aim in life of I was going to make the world a better place, one person at a time. So naive.
No, but it's lovely.
But it still stands today, and actually that aim has stood with me throughout everything that I've done. I
feel like that. I always say I'm just doing my bit. Yeah. Just doing my little bit in my little square that I'm in. It's
Definitely.
fine. What about the other ladies on the team? Were they in similar?
Well, Kath and I used to work together.
Oh, okay.
Which was very funny. So Kath used to run the Bradford and Avon youth provision, and I used to run Melksham, so we were even on the same team.
Oh, right.
We even together did the first ever, what was it called? Challenge 22 or something. It was a government initiative, and we launched the pilot within Wiltshire for when children left, or when young people left secondary school at the age of 16, they came and did a fundraising social community effort with us in the summer. It's been so long ago that I can't even remember the exact names for it. So Kath and I had done that, and then hilariously, when I first started out my kind of process, I went off to university and I did a degree in law and psychology as my undergrad. And whilst I was studying law and psychology, I was told you need to separate yourself from every other candidate. There's so many of us studying, or so many people studying law and psychology or law. How are you going to be different? Well, I then decided to go about volunteering, and I did shed loads of volunteering, which is where I fell in love with working with young people. But for my undergraduate kind of dissertation, I wrote about criminal personalities amongst adolescents. Which sounds really intense, and it was super interesting. It really was. But as part of that, I went off and did some voluntary work with the youth service, and I interviewed some of the staff at the youth service, and lo and behold, I interviewed Kath.
Oh, wow.
So it's hilarious. We kind of I'm a few years younger than Kath, bless her. She's got some a couple on me. But we've kind of gone around and we've worked alongside each other, and she's the best person to work with. I totally love her. She's my work wife.
Oh, I love that.
And I wouldn't want to work with anyone else.
Yeah, that's obviously meant you've gone. Yeah, you keep coming into each other's space. It goes like that, doesn't it? It's meant. Oh, it's lovely. Do you have any parents that have gone on to maybe come and volunteer for you?
Yeah, so we have a range of different volunteering options within the charity. There's group work volunteering, so you can work with children and young people, or you could come and work and volunteer with the young people, or you could do some volunteer one-to-one support, but we do like you to have some group work experience and build that up. And then on top of that, you can also become a charity champion. So for anybody that wants to give back, they don't necessarily want to work or wouldn't feel comfortable working with children and young people directly, you can come and support us at our fundraising and events. So we have an amazing lady called Juliet, who is one of our charity champions. She really wanted to volunteer and help us, but didn't have all the time in the world to give. But she comes and she helps fundraising events. She'll help set things up. She'll share things on social media, and as part of my job is the fundraising side of things, that is invaluable.
Yeah.
Having people, so like you get contacted by people and they're like, oh, we've chosen you as our charity to come and do this, but you need like 6 people to come and stand with the bucket. And I'm like, we haven't got 6 people on our team.
Yeah.
There's only 5 part-time staff. And then the volunteers that support within our programme delivery, actually they're already giving up so many evenings and so many weekends to do that. We can ask them, but the likelihood is they're going to be free is slim to none.
Yeah.
So those charity champions are absolutely vital for us as an organisation.
Yeah.
So if you've got a burning drive to volunteer and to do something and give some time back, but you're actually tight on time because life, and we understand life, get in touch, because we still need charity champions. It's a case of I can send out an email with a load of dates in, and we try and programme our events and activities 12 months ahead. Can't always do that if we get stuff sprung on us that's really worthwhile going to. But I'll give you a list of dates, and basically if you can attend one or any of them, you tell me and come and support.
Excellent. That's really, really good. Yeah, because like we said earlier about it, and so people don't feel that pressure or have to commit to a certain amount, but it's like they can look at those dates and go, oh, I could do that one, or I can do that. And if you've got it in advance, then that's really helpful, isn't it?
Definitely.
Fabulous. Is there anything else that you're looking for any support with at this time?
So the classic is we receive no government funding. So funding is always one of those things. At the moment, we have got spaces to run in the Swindon Half Marathon. So if you're a keen runner and you would like to fundraise and gain sponsorship or do like a bake sale at work or etc., it doesn't have to be just through sponsorship that you could fundraise for us. Get in touch. We've got that going. We've got events that are happening. So we've got a creative writing evening coming up, and then we've got a I want to say terrarium, but that's the ones with lids on. This is like an open lid indoor garden.
Oh, cool.
A fantastic lady, Tamara from Inspired By, is coming, and she's delivering that for free for us. So the money that you buy your ticket, once the materials are paid for, then the rest of it is a donation to the charity. So come and have some fun with us. And actually, by attending our fun activities, you are fundraising.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then in the summer, on the 20th of August, so nice if you've got children and you want to come for a family teddy bears picnic, bring the kids. It's £5 per person. You bring your sandwich and we will provide you with the crisps, cake, drink, snack,
the bits that go with
and all the fun activities along the way.
That's lovely. Fantastic. Is there anything that we have missed?
Oh, probably.
You can come back and do a second episode.
Yes. No. So if there's anything that you're interested in finding out about the charity, first port call is our website. So that is www.wiltshiretreehouse.org.uk. If you're on the website and you're looking for support, it will tell you about that, and there's a lovely orange button that says make a referral. If you'd like some support but you don't quite know what that might look like, do the referral anyway. We'll call you. You decide. It's your choice what you engage with, how much you engage, or if you go, do you know what, actually that's not for me, that is perfectly fine too. If you'd like to come along to one of our fundraising events or community events, book on our website on the events page. You'll find all the links to booking the tickets. We use Eventbrite and we use Ticket Tailor for ticket sales. And then just watch this space. And if you want to support us but you've not got time to give, you've not got cash to give, do you know what? Just click like and share on our social media posts. And the other thing is, if you've sat and you've listened to me and you've got this far, thank you. But if you can do nothing else, tell one other person in your life about Wiltshire Treehouse. Say, oh, have you heard about Wiltshire Treehouse? And then hopefully that person's going to go, oh yeah, they're that bereavement charity for children. But if they don't, tell them about us.
Yes.
We're a bereavement support charity for children and young people. Doesn't mean that every child that experiences the death of someone special to them is going to need us. But if they do, we are there.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just knowing you're there, isn't it? It's just signposting people to you guys.
Yeah.
And the work you do is amazing. So, yeah, I follow everything you do. So it's fantastic.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you so much for coming on, Sarah, and giving up your time. I really appreciate that. Thank you.